The following portion of Loving Living Local is sponsored by Charleston Fossil Adventures. All right, we're here today on Morris Island fossil hunting with paleontologist Ashby Gale. And you own Charleston Fossil Adventures, right? You are the lead paleontologist. Tell us about Charleston Fossil Adventures.
Absolutely. So Charleston Fossil Adventures was founded back in 2016 to serve kind of as the Lowcountry's legal choice for fossil hunting so that people can come in from out of town, join us and know that, hey, we're following all South Carolina laws and regulations regarding collection here in the state. And I mean, who wouldn't want to take their kid on a trip with a paleontologist? Every kid goes through that I want to be a paleontologist phase, and we're here to kind of help connect them with a couple of paleontologists here to find fossils, know that what you're finding is being accurately identified, and to kind of uncover your eyes to what else is really, really cool in the fossil record here. A lot of people get hooked with megalodon teeth, but the world is so much larger than just the megalodon shark.
Right.
And we have a lot of incredible fossils that we can find right here. Some special to the Lowcountry that aren't found anywhere else in the world.
Well, the adventure out here, you take the boat ride, you're here on Morris Island, and then we were chatting earlier, I mentioned, are we even gonna find, like how many teeth are we gonna find? You're like, we'll find some, don't worry.
We can see this line of gravel moving down the beach.
Yeah.
So the ocean has done all the hard work for us. It has done the sorting and classifying, and it groups items on the beach in the same size. So our shark teeth going to be with smaller shells and pebbles. That one's an extinct tiger shark. And then we can see larger items, sometimes up the beach and then down in trenches. So whenever we see that larger patch of gravel, we're going to take a little bit more time to look really closely to see if we have any larger teeth in there as well.
I think I got one.
Let's see. Yep, you sure do. That one is a snaggle tooth from the upper jaw. Very nice. And then there's reef shark here, and a tiger shark. Where we're standing right now was the land of Morris Island because the lighthouse stood on the actual island. And within the past, 2 generations, really, it has now been completely eroded out into the ocean. So we've lost that much land. Again, kind of gives you a good perspective on just short-term changing of coastline. And then we're talking about 30 million years of change.
Right.
So 50 to 200 feet of water over us is easy to visualize when you think about it in that span of time.
All right, now I'm here with Mike. Mike, you focus on adventures on Morris Island.
Correct, yes.
When did you start?
So I started with Ashby and Charleston Fossil Adventures back in July. There's a nice little partial tooth right there. Hey, while we're at it.
We put that right there for it.
Totally. But so started with Ashby back last August, but I've been taking people out here for a while. I started back in 2020 with another outfitter, but I've been running trips out here for a few years altogether.
This one we can see has the cochlea right there, that big inflated bone where the spiral canals sit inside the ear bone. This is the one we really want to find when we are identifying dolphins by their ear bones. We could CT scan that and see the diameter of the turns. We could look at the number of turns. We could look at the tightness of the spiral, the distance they are apart, and tell so much just by this single bone. So this one will likely go off to a local museum or research institute for further study.
For tours, what's the average group size?
Absolutely. So we are limited to 6 per boat. So this is a great experience to have a small, intimate setting and experience while you're in town. There are a lot of other great charters out there, but you're going to typically be in group sizes that are 20 to 50, and you might not have a guide with you. So ours, it's always 1:6 ratio, and we do have capacity to bring both boats out so that we have 2 guides, myself and Mike, and then 12 clients. Great for scout groups and school groups. We don't drop you off and leave you and say, all right, good luck, go find some shark teeth. No, we're going to be right there being like, hey, you watch over this.
Yeah,
oh, there's a tooth over there.
Because you're like, okay, look over here, and I'm like, I don't see it.
Yep.
Like right there.
Yep, so we're here to help train your eyes.
The preceding portion of Loving Living Local was sponsored by Charleston Fossil Adventures.